What's up, Friends Ahead Nation? Coach Cole here with you for another adventure in Sports Frenzy. We are live right here in Adrian, Michigan, and we were recording outside the studios tonight. This is our first recorded show outside at the new location. So, might hear a little bit of background noise. There's a few people around here mowing their yards and such, but I don't think it's going to pick up too much on here. We'll have to wait and see. So how's everybody doing? Hope your week is going well. It's been very busy on our end, and I know it's got to be very busy on everybody else's end too. We are getting so close to the end of the year, school year, and really very close to the end of Sports Frenzy Season 8 as well. I wanted to give a shout out and thank you to those who have already told me when your last day is, and I appreciate that. Knowing when everybody's last days are kind of help us figure out when we're going to wrap up the show this season. But yeah, I've heard back for some of you, so thank you very much for that. Also wanted to let you guys know there is an awards ceremony going on next week, so there will not be a Sports Frenzy show next week. Frenzy will be going and picking up all its nominations and awards at its that it's won this season. Oh, wait a minute, I got a call coming in. Hello, you're live on Sports Frenzy. How can I help you? Yep, this is Coach Cole. It is, yes. Oh, really? Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, thanks. All right, yeah. Well, I gotta go. We're live on the air right now, so I will talk to you later. Okay. Yeah. You have a good one too. Thanks. Bye. Got an anonymous caller who said that Sports Frenzy isn't up for any awards. This is the awards ceremony for my day job. So there is no Sports Frenzy awards show. Awkward. Joking. All joking aside, there is no Sports Frenzy next week due to the awards ceremony that we have at work. So this will be it for a couple weeks here. And then, wow, I mean, we're really getting down to the wire here. We're going to be wrapping things up very shortly, I do believe. Another thing to talk about. So, before I get into this, you guys will have included with this video, I think it'll be a separate video because I couldn't seem to upload it to YouTube for some reason. One of my games last week, as we'll get to in the recap show here in a few minutes, the Philadelphia Soul let me down and lost to the Albany Empire. A little heads up on that one. And I had somehow, I don't even know, again, I can't even remember the full story of this on how I got myself involved in this, but somehow there was a bet made. And this bet included me eating pickle ice cream. So, being cocky about this, I took on the bet thinking there's no way the Philadelphia Soul are going to drop another game. Well, they did. And I got called out on this bet. So, and you will see after the Sports Frenzy video, or you can watch it before the Sports Frenzy video. I'm not sure which is how it works for you guys or which one you'll pick first. You will see a video included with this package of me stomaching a little bit of ice cream with a whole lot of pickle juice and 3 full sliced pickles on there. I've had many years of training as far as figuring out how to stomach foods I don't like. And so I didn't actually gag. I was burping up ice cream and pickles the rest of the day, which was horrible. But stay tuned after the show and check out the video. I'm going to try to include it here. And I don't know what happened with, I couldn't get my, I apologize for not having my Isaac Lacrosse video up there. I couldn't get that to upload, so I'll try and figure something out for that and maybe try to upload that again this week for you guys to check out. And also for my Laura Haviland friends, a lot of you others have seen the Sports Frenzy theme for the show, which we lost this year when we lost Isaac not being able to work on the show this year, and Jamie not working on the show this year. So, but I have a theme for you guys to check out. It's one of the original Sports Frenzy themes, so I'm going to throw that on there for you guys to check out as well. So lots going on this week in Sports Frenzy, and let's jump in to the recap show from last week before we get to the Picks edition. Okay, last week we have Season 8, Episode 27, and we started off with Arena Football. Before I go any farther, I'm going to have a little taste of lemonade. Lemonade makes its return to the show this week. All right. We have Arena Football. Let's see. The Washington Valor fall to the Baltimore Brigade in a very close game, 42-41. The game that got me in trouble with the pickle juice and everything else, the Philadelphia Soul falling to the Albany Empire 41-36. Let me tell you, I was not happy. We got NCAA lacrosse championship action going on. These were the quarterfinal games. These first two games were Saturday, where we had Yale advancing over Loyola. 8-5 was your final score there. And we had Albany over Denver. 15-13 was your final score there. Quarterfinals continued into Sunday, and we had Duke getting the win over Johns Hopkins 14-9, and Maryland taking it to Cornell in what was your first 3-point bonus game. 13-3 was your final score there. Next up, we moved into minor league baseball action. We had the Whitecaps getting the win over Lake County. 7-1 was your final there. Gwinnett beat the Mudhens 5-3. And the Traverse City Beach Bums getting the win over the Schaumburg Boomers. 9-6 was your final score there. Moving into Major League Baseball action, we have the Seattle Mariners beating the Tigers in a squeaker of a game. 5-4 was your final score there. The Cardinals taking it to the Phillies. 12-4 was your final there. And Rogers Dodgers finally getting a win. 4-1 was your final score there. NBA playoff action continues, and this was your second 3-point bonus game. This was your conference finals, game 3. And at this particular time, Celtics led the series 2-0. And Boston fell to Cleveland 116-86. Boo. However, as we currently film the show, Celtics are back up in the series 3-2. Yeah. We'll talk more about that later. Got some soccer action for you guys. I told you we were getting some soccer, and we got more soccer this week as well. First game is Major League Soccer. We got Toronto winning against Orlando 2-1. We got Portland winning against the LA Galaxy 2-1. And the New York City FC defeating Colorado Rapids in a shutout. 4-0 was your final score there. Dallas and Vancouver ended in a tie. So with the tie, that means everybody gets a point for this. Everybody got a point because it was a tie game. The Columbus Crew beats the New England Revolution 1-0. The Philadelphia Union get it done against Real Salt Lake 4-1. And DC United gets a win over San Jose Earthquake. 3-1 is your final score there. Game 4 between Vegas Golden Knights and the Winnipeg Jets. This was a Friday night game. In this particular game, the series was tied at 1 apiece. Vegas Golden Knights went on to win the complete series. They ended up winning this particular game 3-2. But congratulations goes out to the Vegas Golden Knights for being the first expansion team to go to the NHL Finals. And I am going with them for the victory now. I want to see them win. Take it all. That's Coach Co's. However, we'll get to that again in a little bit too, but that series doesn't start till Monday, so this game, there's no hockey on our sheets this week. Got to look up the racing news real quick because I know last week's winner was Kevin Harvick, but I didn't see who else won. Don't see. Give me just a second. NASCAR. I also wanted to let you guys know these last few shows are just strictly recorded. Sorry, Facebook. I haven't. I had difficulties with live last time, so I thought, well, it's the final few games of the season. Then maybe we'll just go ahead and film them, and then I can always put this over on Facebook Live, our Facebook page, when we're done here. So I apologize for not being live on Facebook for the next couple of weeks here. All right, so we're going to check out see if I can still get details from last week. Give me a second here. Here we go, results. All right, Kevin Harvick was number 1. Daniel Schwartz, which is a guy I don't have on the sheets. Daniel Suarez was number 2. And number 3 was Joey Logano. Was your 3 NASCAR winners last week? there you go. If you had one of those three guys, then you got a point for NASCAR racing. And our Laura Haviland winners for last week. The teachers, we had Mr. Boring, who had 18 out of 25 points, and Gavin, who tore it up last week, 20 out of 25 points. That's probably the highest score I think we've had as far as points go. So good job, guys. Nice work. All right, now it's time to get into this week's show and this week's picks. Season 8, Episode 28 of Sports Frenzy, the Picks Edition, coming at you right now. Insert theme music here. We don't have that yet. So let's just get into the picks. All right. This first game leaves a sore taste in my mouth. Sour taste in my mouth, literally. We are starting off with Arena Football this week. And we have the 3 wins and now 2 losses. The Philadelphia Soul. And they are traveling to and playing against the 4 wins and 1 loss, the Baltimore Brigade. This is a Friday night game at 7 p.m. The Baltimore Brigade have 4 wins and 1 loss. This could get to be an interesting game. I'm going with the two-time defending champions. Even though they've lost 2 games in a row, I don't feel like they're going to go for 3 in a row. I've got the Philadelphia Soul for the win. Will there be any betting this week? I don't know. Next up, we have the Washington Valor. They have not won a game yet this season. They are 0 wins and 5 losses. They're traveling to and playing against somewhere. I lost my logo last week, but we made a new one. We got the Albany Empire. They have 3 wins and 2 losses. This is a Saturday game at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. start time for this one. You can watch it on CBS Sports. I've got to go with the Albany Empire on this one. We have lacrosse action going on. This is the semifinals for NCAA lacrosse action. And the semifinal games are at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts on Saturday. Both these games take place. Our first game is the 4th-ranked Duke. They have 15 wins and 3 losses. They are playing against, this is the number 1 seeded Maryland. They have 14 wins and 3 losses as well. Really, I could have made either one of these games your 3-point bonus game this week. Not a huge Duke fan. I'm going to go with Maryland for the win. All right, this next game, guys, get ready. See how, if I can embarrass anybody or anybody gets any staring at me around the neighborhood or anything, because we're going to sing a little song for you guys right now. It's our first 3-point bonus game. Everybody get ready now. Everybody. Maybe the neighbors will join us. Everybody listen. Everybody ready? Set? Here we go. Because it's your first 3-point bonus game. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Come on, everybody, sing it with me now. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. All right, this is our in our lacrosse category still, and we have the number 2 seeded Albany. They have 16 wins and 2 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the number 3 seeded Yale, who has 15 wins and 3 losses. I've got to go with Yale on this one. And I forgot to mention, both these games you can watch on ESPN2 this weekend. ESPN2 will be carrying those games for you. Jumping into the ever-popular baseball season, we have minor league baseball for you guys. Actually, we got a few more minor league baseball games this week, so better hang with me as we go over some teams. We have the 25 wins and 19 losses, your West Michigan Whitecaps. They have 25 wins and 19 losses, but they're on the road this week, traveling to South Bend. They have 18 wins and 25 losses. This is a Friday night game at 7:30. I've got the West Michigan Whitecaps for the win. And again, if you want to check out these games, last week we didn't get a very good view of this. Let's see if we can get a better view of it tonight. My app, right there. Excuse me. Minor League Baseball app. Push on that. Brings up the minor league first pitch app. Excuse me. It takes a few minutes to load depending on your phone speed. You can follow any minor league team that you like for free. They have, you can either go, I got the Mud Hens up here right now. They have 2 options. The free option, you can push the headphones for the radio. That'll give you the radio stations they're playing on. See if I can pull that up here. That'll bring you up to the audio page. You can pick the team that you want to hear. You can go scroll through many of them. There's so many. I mean, there's lots and lots and lots. Find the team that you want, and you can listen to it on your phone, or your tablets, or your if anybody uses computers anymore, you can watch it on your or listen to it on your computer. The other option, you can push the TV button. It'll give you the options of who's playing. And you can get a monthly or yearly subscription to watch the minor league games. But that costs you money to do that, so I haven't done that. I just listen to them on the radio. All right, so there you go. That's one way to do it. Let's get back into our picks here. Our next baseball game, we have the Norfolk Tides. Norfolk Tides. They have 28 wins and 19 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the 28 wins and 15 losses. That's right, your Toledo Mud Hens. This is a Friday night game as well. 7:05 p.m. is when the bat starts swinging. I've got the Toledo Mud Hens for the win. Go Mud Hens. Next up, we actually got one of these games on here for Mr. Schoonover this week.